call if you tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak.
Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, everyone, I'm Brandon Gordon. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
First down, here's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Running right, this is Evans. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Third down and 1. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. On the handoff, Evans. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Evans again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there, with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line, because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing on third down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. And you can see they've already clinched the AFC North. As it stands, of course, they would still need to host a game on Wild Card Weekend. But, you know, we always talk about how coaches say we want to win that division, and that's the key thing, right?
Oh, that's absolutely right. And that comes all the way down from the front office. They build their teams to win their division first, because if you do that, you guarantee that first game at home. Yeah, if you get the number 1 seed in the bye, that's terrific. But bottom line, get into the playoffs. There are a heck of a lot of teams watching that wish they were in your spot.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They work now on 2nd and 9. From midfield now, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 12-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Open man is Chase, complete. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Here we go. 180. 180.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Johnson's got it complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
2nd down and 4.
Big 13.
Burrow will throw. And the catch made by Johnson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Evans. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Edwards. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Burrow. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Well, they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Here we go.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
On the ground, it's Ford. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What do I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now it's Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They run with Ford. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run with Jackson out of the gun, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 3rd down and 10. Here's Watson. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And that is no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Evans. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Here we go.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Evans. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They will start this drive with Ford. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half, and now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Fielded at the 33. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati set to take over once again. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And McPherson on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Watson on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Watson now to throw. Open man is Jalen Darden. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw, Watson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll go underneath here to Evans. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Burrow looking to pass. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. On 3rd down, Burrow. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start with 2 teams who have had some memorable playoff battles in the last decade or so. New England on the road to take on Baltimore. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Michael Pittman, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Jamison Williams, a touchdown reception. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B. Their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This is Ford. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the drive up 4, 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with the victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 5. Evans running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
They'll run on first down. Ford. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down. Now a give right side. It's Ford, and he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now a give right side. Ford. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Watson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. Watson. No gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Watson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson, and it's caught. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. On 1st down, they'll start out with Evans. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, a run with Evans. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Come on, ready?
They'll run on 1st down with Evans. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. Up the middle they go. It's Jenkins. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. After the interception, here's Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jackson is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On 1st down, Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Ford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10. Watson, he finds his man, complete. It's Ford. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Watson's throw hauled in by Bell. 2nd and 6 coming up. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Play cut.
Now they show Jets line and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 9 here.
180. 180.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. And he will have a Bengals 1st down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Here we go.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.